Yay!
What's going on, man? If you're new to the channel, my name is Sky, and I'm currently on a mission of growing my first-year junk removal business to the biggest franchise in all of North America. Call me crazy, but you just might be right.
The dump was busy today, this morning, so we went ahead and just got here. I let Bay Money take the truck and trailer. It's only 12 minutes away, the dump, to go ahead and go dump that while we start on it. Start ripping off the framing, maybe taking some of the contents outside. Look what we got today. A full garage tear down, just lifted the door up. Gotta clear some of the contents on the inside. This is a, I wanna say a 16 by 20, about 10 feet tall. Well, probably about 8 feet tall. If I had to guess, let me see. Yeah, about 8 feet tall. Gotta clear all this out. We are working in swamp grass, it looks like. This will be my first garage tear down. You know, we've done some bigger sheds, but the idea is to tear off all the siding. We're not even gonna mess with the roof, even though it's still shingles. Just because it's leaning, I don't really wanna be on the inside cutting upwards. So we're gonna take all this out, start working on the frame and getting that siding off, knocking out the walls. And then we're gonna approach this one a little bit different since we have so much room to work with. Whoever built this didn't do it right, that's why it's leaning. There's no concrete slab under it. Maybe they used a little bit of gravel, but it looks like it's just straight on maybe some critters in here. Dang, that looks scruffy, boy. You know what we got working today. We got the DeWalt Flex Volt, brand new, ready to go. And then the one and only Milwaukee Fuel Super Sawzall. Yep. It's too easy. Good stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Knocking it out. So now what we're doing, guys, is we're bringing the truck and the trailer. This is my personal truck, but it has 4-wheel drive. My regular one doesn't. So we're gonna park it right back here to load all the things. Good stuff. She's a killer. Good stuff. That girl's a backing up queen. You look tired. Look at them eyes. You get you some energy today. You look pretty though. Look pretty thing. Got it backed up. Me and Mike Dizzle out here getting it done. Beautiful out here. Remind me of Tennessee. Well, back there, yeah. Like to go fishing. I bet there's some good bass in there. We know. We got a lot of work done though. Look at it, to the frame. We've been at it. What time is it, babe? 9? We ain't even start until like 7:50. We've been at it for an hour, and that's how far. Like I told you, it's about a 16 by 20 garage, pretty big. We're gonna work on loading this part right here. Yeah, we got a lot of the frame done. Now, I always say the roof is the hardest part. Maybe if you don't have the correct tools. I showed you guys, I bought the new Super Sawzall and the Flex Volt, DeWalt. I'm ready to see how those do. I also bought special blades for them. Usually I get Diablo, but it looked like the Milwaukee ones look pretty good. I actually bought a shingles blade and a cement board blade. I haven't used these before, and that's why I invested. This is what I used to use. Rigid, it's good, but I want to get the best of the best. Those did run me a pretty penny, but the thing about it is I would like to buy something one time, you know, for as long as I can, instead of buying 4 or 5 cheap things. So I just went and spent, you know, hundreds of dollars, damn near $1,000, to buy the 2 best sawzalls on the market. Again, a shorter blade for the shingles and cement board. Usually because it's the hardest part. The shingles and the roof is the hardest part if you don't do it first. And then the bottom. But the bottom's routed out on this one. Like usually there's like 2x6s or 4x10s or whatever to lay it, and gravel, but it's not, it's all rotted. And then I also got some of these carbide teeth. That's the key thing. You want to buy carbide teeth, whether you buy Diablo or Milwaukee. I would not suggest buying any kind of blades from Harbor Freight. No Warrior. Those are cheap. They bend. They're terrible. These are the best blades you can have right here. These and Diablo. Diablo's a little better, but I couldn't find the Diablos with the shingle ones. So we're going to strap those on there once we get the last side of this off. Let me show you an update. On this side over here, we are not going to hit this side off, partly for 2 reasons. One, because all the bushes and stuff back here, there may be some poison ivy, but on top of that, it was leaning when we were hitting it. It leans when you push. we're not getting people hurt on this side. So if it's gonna take, you know, us a couple more hours to cut through that, so we gotta do. So let's get her done. Yeah. It's time for Super Saiyan strength. I'm saying we got 10 pushes. How many you got, B?
15.
How many you got, Mike? 10. Okay. So what we got? Motherfucker gonna be 100. That one don't count because I ain't get no good grip. We on 11 right now, ready? Yeah. Well, that's about 20, I'd say. I don't know, we'll count them on film.
You want a drink, Alec? While you wait?
I'm putting in work into the day. When I am making it again. I'ma put in work into the day. And when that day and I'm back at it again. I done lost love for my own kin. My dog had left me, turned his back on his friend.
Mad childish.
Yay!
Tubing up there just sitting like that, but we packed that thing really tight. We have 40% of shed down the whole half side, the whole half of the roof. We just have a little front piece here and the other side. Half of a 16 by 20 garage, at least 16 by 20. Fully tarped, and most of all the contents inside of it except for those chairs and that tubing. So when I come back, this roof has been a dream knock on wood because it's rotted. So we're just able to pull it off. Now that happens 2 times out of 10, 20% of the time. But when it happens, it's freaking payday because, you know, we charge for this $3 grand for the job. We've been at it for about 2.5 hours. We do have to go to the dump, and that 2.5 hours includes us having to having to go to the dump while we're out here demoing it. If we came in an empty trailer, we would already been at the dump, probably headed back now. But that's all right. It's Monday. Dumps close on the weekends most of the time. Cleveland sucks ass at that. Greater Cleveland. But yeah, we're doing good. Total time on this, I think we have probably the bottom was rotted out, so usually the bottom takes a long time. Usually if you're on gravel and it has the 2x6s or the 4x10s under there, you got to dig those out and cut across the plywood on the top. It's usually a pain, but it's all rotted. I'd say we have another 2 hours on this thing and we should be completely done. So let's hop in the truck, go get something to drink. Let's go. Fully tarp, look at that. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do to be most efficient, we're gonna head about 5 minutes down the street, get something to drink, recuperate a little bit, maybe a little 20-minute break, and then Lady Money's gonna drop me and Mike off to finish, okay, we'll do that, to finish tearing down the shed or the garage. That way when she gets back, we can just load it and go. So we wouldn't even have 2 hours. You know, we would really like to go to the dump with her, you know, maybe have a whole hour, but that's not most efficient. We're still getting a break in. We're being smart. We're getting it done, efficient. Everybody's getting paid well. Let's do it. I'm good on your side?
Yeah, you got straight now.
Yeah, right here. Let's go.
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?
Damn, man. It wasn't like construction work, alive. I know y'all like seeing this. So. Yes, sir. Yeah, so look at that pack. Boy, it's still packed on the ground. I told you. And I tell you, Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, looking like some money. Let me see you, baby. Fly by Junk House. Give us a call. Just kidding. We'll go to the website. Stuart finna be gone. Look at him. Y'all see him?
Hi, buddy.
Shoo, what you going? Stuart. Where you going?
Pick him up.
What I'm gonna pick up a mouse for?
I'll pick him up.
Don't scare him. Go get him. Get him, baby.
I don't know if he's too fast.
That's Stuart.
Mike's advice too.
Get him.
Get him, look, you're about to step on him.
Where? All right, Stuart, we'll holler at you, boy.
His tail's so little.
Scoop.